Today we are in Botany department, Islamia College University Peshawar.
This is the old herbarium which belongs to the Botany department of Islamia University Peshawar.
These are beautiful ornamental flowers which are in full blooms in Botany department, Islamia College University Peshawar. This is a very old department of this university with respect to the different degrees program. It was college, but after Higher Education Commission, this was converted to the Islamia College University Peshawar. So this is another important botany department which produce a number of the great botanists in the field of botany, which belong to the KPK and different areas of Pakistan. See, it is a museum or herbarium which is one of the important prestigious herbarium of Islamia College University Peshawar. Today we are honored that Professor Naveed Saab is with us. He belongs to the Islamia College University Peshawar and he will give the history and the historical collection of this very important herbarium of Islamia College University Department of Botany by Professor Dr. Naveed Saab.
Thank you very much, Professor Dr. Mushtaq Ahmed Saab. Really, we are honored to have you here today in the Department of Botany, Islamia College Peshawar. This is, on the background you can see, this is our herbarium, one of the oldest herbarium. Islamia College was established in 1913, and since that very time this herbarium is established over here. And we have many old specimens here in our collection, some of which, as far as I remember, we have specimen of 1886 of the Dehradun, India. That is, there was a herbarium. We have specimen from that herbarium over here. We have a collection of very notable persons here. Like, for example, President of Pakistan, Khan, when he was a student here in this department. So we have collection of him also over here. And some of the collection right now that we have here that you can, if you focus on it, it's a species of Desmodium gangeticum, probably, yes.
Yes. The family Leguminous,
yes.
I think. And it was collected in 1909.
Yes.
So this is another important old specimen.
This is one of them, yes.
Also preserved in this very historical herbarium.
Just if you can focus here, it's written here, herbarium, and that is economic botanist Bihar and Orrisa.
Oh yeah, this is from India at the time.
Yes. So Pakistan came into being in 1947. It says
the specimen was
1909.
And
adding to your knowledge, one important thing that I would like to mention, that this herbarium with a code of ICP, it is registered with the Index Herbariorum, the international index of the herbaria, Index Herbariorum. This is with the code of ICP, is internationally registered. He is working as a lab assistant here, so he will help us.
Honored that Professor Samir Jan Saab is also here. He is the chairman, Department of Botany, Islamic College University Peshawar, and look after the very historical and old herbarium of plant specimens of this museum at the herbarium of Islamic College University Peshawar. Sir, how much plant specimens, how much number in this herbarium approximately?
More than 20,000.
20,000.
Yes.
So this is another important, largest herbarium with reference to the plant specimens in Peshawar, especially the KPK, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province. Professor Naveed Saab tell us that some specimens were exchanged from Bihar, Orrisa and other parts of Pakistan. And another important feature of this herbarium is that the Stewart collections is there.
Yes.
You see the oldest specimens of this herbarium, that is Islamia College University Peshawar. So this is a specimen that belongs to family Leguminaceae, that is Scissorpinaceae, and it was collected on 9/9/1957. So this is a very oldest specimens that was collected in 1957. These are a very old collection of the plant specimens which present the original and classical botany of this regions and area in Herbarium and Museum of this university. Important information that is given by Professor Dr. Samin Jan Sahab, who is the chairman of the Botany Department, that the furniture of the Islamia College University before Pakistan, the wood was transported from India. So this is a teak wood furniture. So this is a characteristic wood that come from India, and the furniture is also historical furniture and old herbarium, the old wood that is by using the teak wood plants. So this is another important historical information about the Botany Department, Islamic College University Peshawar. Here we have a very old collection of the plants that are submitted to this herbarium. These are the different models that are used to teach the botany for the students at the BS level, MPhil level and PhD level. Professor Naveed Sahab, please let us give the information about, are you going to digitize the herbarium of this specimens of this herbarium?
Thank you for raising this question, and of course we have already worked on it.
Yeah.
One of our colleague here in the department, Dr. Shah Khalid, he has assigned different work to different students, and we have already taken the photo shots of all these specimens. Now the next step is to digitize them, and Professor Mary Barkworth, she visited us quite few times here, and she will help us in digitizing this herbarium. So we are working on it, and hopefully soon you will get this good news that this is a digitized herbarium.
Yeah, so hopefully we are also helpful for you, because Quaid-e-Azam University is also going to digitize the herbarium specimens. We have about 40 to 50,000 digital herbarium specimens in Quaid-e-Azam University. So this will be a very important for the botanists around the world, that they get the information and data of this Islamia College University herbarium when it becomes digitized. So this is a wonderful contribution of this very historical herbarium of Islamia College University Peshawar. Here you see the plants are preserved in different bottles, and these are the model plants that are used for the teaching of the basic botany, that is the classical botany, to the students at the level of BS, MPhil and PhD. Now we are in office of the chairman, Department of the Botany of Islamia College University Peshawar. Here you see the historical professors who become the chairman of this very historical botany. The first chairman of this Islamic College University was Professor Nawazish Ali. Here you see another important grass species of family Poaceae that was collected in 1943. This is another important, very historical plant specimen that is preserved in Islamia College University Peshawar. It is another important herbarium specimen which belongs to family Poaceae that is also collected in 1911. Here you see these are the numbers assigned to the different almirahs which contain the collections from KPK and other parts of the Pakistan. So this is a very old herbarium. Here you see the collections of the plants. This is the Dianthus carophilus, which belongs to family Caryophyllaceae. This is the another important plant which belongs to family Acanthaceae, Astraceae, and so different form of the flowering plants, either purplish, reddish, whitish, yellowish, and multiple colored flowers. So this is a beautiful view of Botany Department, Islamia College University, Peshawar. So this is another important plant that is a yellowish color flowers, which is called as Oxalis acetosilla. It belongs to family Oxalidaceae. This is also another important medicinal plant, but it is also cultivated as ornamental plant. Here you see a beautiful astraceas, that is the aster, which are purplish flowers, whitish, pinkish, and light pinkish flowers. So this is a very important, beautiful, greenish and lush green view of the Botany Department, Islamia College University, Peshawar. Here you see this is the fan palm, Livistonia chinensis. Thank you so much, Professor Naveed, Professor Samin Jan Saab, and Khandan Saab, who give the information of very important plant collection of this herbarium, and we are looking that this herbarium will be a very historical, will be a very useful for the botany student, especially in KPK and also different parts of Pakistan. And we are hoping that you will add more plant specimen around the country, around KPK, and this number will be inshallah about 1 lakh inshallah in coming 5 or 7 years. So we are looking forward to work with you.